alluding for the Historical Aviation Film Unit here. Before we get on and check out this awesome mosquito video, this is just a quick reminder to let you know that we now have our own full video on demand platform at www.historicalmachines.tv. For less than the cost of a cup of coffee a month, you can sign up and have access to all of our DVD releases from the last 10 to 15 years, including Mosquito, the Wooden Wonder Restored, from which this video clip is a sample. In addition to all of our DVDs, there's also a lot of material that we've not previously been able to publish, and there's also documentary features from other production houses as well. So if you're interested in any sort of heavy metal machinery, be it vintage cars, aviation, military vehicles and so on, we really hope you'll join us on the new platform, and we're sure you'll be pleased that you gave it a go. There's a free 7-day trial available, so when you've watched the Mosquito video, jump on over to www.historicalmachines.tv and check out what we've got to offer.
One of the lesser-known roles of the Mosquito during World War II was that of transport aircraft operated by BOAC, the British Overseas Airways Corporation. The airline operated what were nominally known as civilian flights across the North Sea between Newcastle in Scotland and Stockholm in neutral Sweden. Before the Mosquito became available for these flights in 1943, the route was flown by Lockheed Hudsons and Venturas, but as these slower aircraft were at risk from German fighters, the route could only be used at night or in bad weather. The BOAC Mosquitoes carried civilian airline markings and were crewed by pilots who were purportedly civilian airline employees. The usual cargo for these transport flights were small, high-value items such as very high-grade steel and precision ball bearings, plus other important items such as diplomatic bags. Additionally, important passengers could also be carried with an improvised cabin in the bomb bay of the Mosquito. The bay was lined with plywood and padded with felt, and safety belts added so the passenger would be relatively safe. Unfortunately, the cabin was barely large enough for a man to lie down in, and certainly not big enough to sit upright during the flight. Passengers were provided with a fur-lined flying suit to protect them from the cold and were usually supplied with a packet of sandwiches and a thermos of tea or coffee. Additionally, an oxygen mask was provided, but with no direct communication between the bomb bay and the crew other than via an intercom system, which some passengers could not operate. Passengers sometimes didn't make use of this when they should have.
Join us on our full advert-free streaming service at historicalmachines.tv, where you'll find lots more great footage just like this, all for less than the cost of a cup of coffee per month.